Red.
Red.
Okay, this observe what is. Once again, just want to apologize. We're sitting here load shedding. I'm at Tony's house. That's why it's all dark around us. But we're hoping for the lights to come on just now. This interview is on marriage. Tony, will you just give me a little intro, your name, your age, are you married, your occupation, where you stay, and a little bit about yourself, not too long.
Okay, my name is Tony. I'm 52 years old. I'm married for, this is my 12th year of marriage. I met my wife when I was 40. I live in Durban. I work in IT as a systems analyst for a global company. And that's about it.
Brilliant, thank you. Sorry, observe what is Sean Fitzgerald here. You are married. Are you happy in your marriage?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Best 12 years of my life.
And you found the lady that you're destined to live for the rest of your life.
She was worth waiting 40 years for.
Wonderful, wonderful. I didn't know you were waiting for her when you came out. You must be screaming, Vicky, where are you? Okay. Why did you get? Okay, you got married obviously because you was it love or was it a combination of love and sex?
No,
I mean, you just love this person.
no,
Or you were attracted
not
to
at
her
all.
physically.
It's kind of funny how it worked out.
Please explain.
You know, I guess if I had my way, I would have married earlier and been unhappily married. I think I perhaps chose after the wrong woman. And I think after 40 years, I've pretty much given up. And then this lady came and chatted me up and won me over.
Oh,
and it wasn't physical attraction. It was just friendship. And my wife to this day is she's actually my best friend. We communicate and we do stuff together. So it's more than a physical thing.
wonderful.
Although it's part of marriage, but it's much more to it than that.
Okay. If you would go back again, you would marry Vicky again. Obviously, it's a silly question to ask. Yeah.
No, absolutely. I think if I could rewind the clock, I might do it. Have done it sooner. But then again, it might not have worked out because I'm aware that both Vicky and I, when we were younger, were very different people, and our lives shaped us as we got older and we matured.
Are humans supposed to marry? Are we supposed to, or is this tied to religion? Are we
Yeah.
supposed to marry?
No, absolutely. I think, well, about the original part, I think we were created to be married, and I mean that's what's keeping, the human species alive. It's about marriage and replicating, I guess. So marriage is a part of it.
Mm.
But as they say, behind every successful man is a woman, and I kind of believe that. Could work the other way around too, but I think you complement each other in marriage. And my wife has definitely complimented me, and I like to think that I compliment her.
Wonderful. Are people today happily married, or is this just a front? Are people happily married, wherever you got, or do they just pretend to be? I know some people are happily married, but I mean, would you say how many? Would you say it's half the population, or are there a lot? Or are they less?
Well, and my friends and colleagues in that, I'd say pretty much most who are married are happily married. But maybe we're just in better circumstances, and that helps it. And maybe it's more challenging for people in other environments, but definitely the people that I'm around with every day, I'd say they're happily married.
Okay. A lot of people marry when they're young. Is this the correct way? Should you wait till you're 30 or 40 to marry, or can you marry when you're 90?
I think you can marry at any time. I just think there's probably nothing wrong with getting married when you're younger, but I think it will be more challenging. Um, you'll both be growing up and maturing and having to deal with a lot more external issues. I think when you're older and a bit wiser, I think things come a lot easier.
Okay, now this leads me to my second question. Do you think that a lot of divorces between the ages of 40 and 50 and 60, due to this midlife crisis, are in fact people that married too young and people they grew apart? Is that, would you say that, or I'm just let me
Yeah,
know if I'm right or
you know,
wrong?
possibly. And you see, I think you know what I have encountered is you know, people get married young, they have children, and it's the children that keep the marriage together. And now I've been surprised in circumstances where it seems like a happy marriage, but once the children move on, you know, the marriage falls apart.
Have you
And
seen that a lot?
you know, not a
No,
lot,
but you've
but I
seen
have
it.
observed it.
Okay.
And you know, to get back to my marriage, you know, my wife and I, well, I was 41 when I married. My wife's a bit younger than me, but we didn't have children. Not that we didn't want children; we would have loved to have children. But I think it's kind of made things easier for us because I think you know, children bring additional challenges to a marriage, and you know, my wife and I haven't had that. So we've been able to spend more time enjoying each other, you know, without the responsibilities of children. So,
This is a good question that I brought up. First of all, do you think that age difference between a man and woman is important? I mean, if they're the same age, do you think a lot of your success was because is Vicky a lot younger than you?
yeah, Vicky's 7 years younger than me.
Well, that's not too bad.
Um, I don't think age is an issue at all. You know, and I think you know, kind of any age difference.
And the
Uh,
kids parts as well. Just bring
yeah,
that in too, because do you think that the kids is what actually has kept you now because you didn't have that responsibility? The kids could have been gone the other way. Is it possible?
no, I don't. I don't think so. I think we both would have enjoyed children, but I think our marriage would have been different. And I'm not saying our marriage would have fallen apart if we had children, but you know, the kind of age difference. I think the biggest impact there will be is that you know, women outlive men, and then you know, I've already got a 7 year head start on Vicky, so that's going to be additional 7 years longer that she'll be without me. So, you know, there's just a potential for her to be lonelier in her later life.
But generally, I mean, if we talk about society, generally, men do marry women that are younger than them. 10 years
Yeah,
is still acceptable. I mean, you see men with like 20 years. I mean, that can be ridiculous, but I mean, women generally are 5 to 10 years younger than their husbands. Generally, you know,
yeah.
when I look, you very seldom find them like the lady's woman is older than him. I don't know, think that you think that that's really not, in your opinion, would have any impact on a marriage situation.
Oh no, not at all. I think it's actually, you know, quite a pleasure having a younger wife, and
I'm sure it would be.
you know, when we first met, you know, one of her friends jokingly said, "Oh, you know, why do you want to get involved with old men?" But I think my wife's still battling to keep up with me.
Well, that's for sure. Thank you, Tony. Can you be in love with two people at the same time, in your opinion?
I don't think I could.
No problem. Is
No,
it possible? Do human beings do this? You see, with polygamy,
yeah, uh, possibly they do, but no, it's interesting. You know, I went on a course the other day at work, and they're saying, you know, that people can't actually multitask. You know, you have to uh, divide your time between different tasks, and I think it's the same with, you know, with women. I don't think you can love all women at the same time. You'd have to spend time loving them each individually. Yeah,
difficult. Spread your
yeah.
love, man. Is it better to be single? And I know you are unhappy as a single man. So obviously, for your opinion, it's not better because you know it's not wrong for a person or a woman or a man to live single for the
Oh
rest
no,
of their
no,
life.
no, absolutely not. And you know,
Do you
just
think they're happy doing that?
no, no, you could be, and you know, I won't say I was unhappy single. There were some lonely times, perhaps, uh, but I had a good life being single. You can do a lot more. You know, you got a lot more freedom when you're single. But you know, I did make a decision many years back that I'd rather be single and happy than married and unhappy. So I definitely believe you can be single and happy, but that if you do get married, it must be to the right person.
Fantastic. Do you is sex important in marriage?
Well, it's sex isn't what marriage is all about. But
Is it important? If the sex is bad in marriage, can that affect the marriage?
uh,
Your opinion. In your opinion, I'm just asking.
well, um,
I mean, do you is sex important to you in your marriage?
well, it's part of it. It's a part of my marriage that I enjoy. Um, uh, and unfortunately, in our marriage it works. So,
I'm sure it
so
does.
I couldn't really comment on marriages where it doesn't.
But I mean, if you
But I
didn't
guess
have
you
the
could
sex, would
you'd
it?
work around it.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I suppose to put it that way, I could do without it, uh, because my marriage to Vicky isn't all about sex with Vicky. Uh, Vicky is my best friend and companion, and that more than makes up for sex.
Well, and it probably makes your sexual life better. Obviously, having your friends. So yeah,
It probably sure does complement it.
complemented.
Yes.
All right. Adultery. Your ideas on adultery? No, obviously.
No, not
You see men do
not
it. What
not
do you
not
think?
for
Why are they
it.
doing it? Do you have
Yeah.
an opinion as to why you see men, some or women, sometimes?
Yeah, to me it would be living a lie. It's just yeah. I couldn't bring myself to it. Yeah.
No, I understand. It's not. Okay. You know what? I actually was going to ask you a question on marriage. Oh, that was a great question, and I can't remember it now. Okay, I'll try and think of it while you close off. We're kind of at the end now. I actually want to ask you any of your thoughts that you can share with the viewers on marriage, on the institution of marriage, how to make it better, how to how to how to have a happier marriage, and what are your views on that?
Well, I think that the key thing, as I mentioned earlier, you, you must be happy as a single person first. Uh, you can't depend on marriage to make you happy. You have to be happy with yourself first, and then you need to make wise choices and select the right partner for the right reasons. And in my case, my wife's my best friend, and I think that's a good ingredient for a happy marriage.
She's your soulmate. Would you class her as your soulmate?
Now, if you put it like that, I'd say yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
is it difficult to find a soulmate, or is it just because people doesn't take time to actually pick their partners today? People marry in a hurry. They don't actually pick their partners, maybe like what you did. Could I be correct in saying that? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could be in a rush to get married, or feel pressured into marriage. We perhaps you could hold out for the right person, but then again, the right person may never come along. So in my case, I was fortunate and blessed that she did come along.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tony. We're at the end of the interview. Why don't you just hit the red? This is Observe What Is.